Hello and welcome back to Prison Architect, where we are essentially managing a sinking ship. We have danger level very high because we have gang leaders being punished. But currently, who's being punished? Actually, none of these ones are. Alex Malone, the usual suspect, is being put in solitary, and I think that this dude as well, Cadwell, is also being punished. And the thing is that throughout the time that our prison has been open, we've been acquiring more and more leaders of the gangs, and so what's occurring is that at any given time there's probably going to be one of them that is being punished, and that's just going to keep the danger level very high. At the moment we currently have the riot police hanging around to try and I suppose keep some order. Yeah, even our well-behaved minimum security prisoners. What are you doing in here? Yeah, so they were minimum security prisoners and they're now moving up to medium security. That's what's occurring there. And they were in the, the nice well-behaved block. And essentially, no one's safe. Anyway, are they kicking off in here now as well? Yes, they are. I mean, the good news is that we've got loads of cash, so we can continue to build. But continuing to build probably just means exacerbating the problem. Nonetheless, I guess that's what we're going to have to continue with doing. So we need to be moving these walls further out. And yeah, what we did do was we put some little barriers in there, and so we should probably do the same thing again. First, what we should do is build this fence up and around the edges. So something like roughly there, isn't it? Yeah, there, that'll do. Riot. Well, fortunately, we have the riot police already here. Yep. Go on. Oh, there you go. Come on. This isn't the time to be dilly-dallying. Where are these ones then? They're going over there, and these ones are already over there. Okay, if you want to go over here, do you mind not killing my guards? We really do not want people to be getting out of it. These are the killed for being a snitch. I mean, we really don't want people to be escaping through here. Right, police. Go up there for now. killed by armed guard with shotgun. Well, there you go then. Keep the order, lovely riot guards. I mean, the thing is as well, with all of these riots occurring, it's going to be a lot harder to get the prisoners fed. You can't feed them when they are unconscious on the floor. Danger levels decreasing because one of the gang leaders has been released, but I'm guessing Alex Malone is still in there. See, gangs. This dude, is he going back to his cell? Lovely. I mean, what I could really do with having is the you know, the gang leaders killing each other, and then we'll no longer have to worry. Oh my days, look at them all in there waiting for medical attention. Let's get a couple more doctors. Go, lovely doctors, heal everybody. What about the dog? Heal the dog. Oi. Go there. Get the dog healed. Well, I tried, ladies and gentlemen. I tried to get the dog healed. Look at all this. Look at all these. Like, that is not really the most efficient thing I've ever seen in the world. So the thing is as well, is that now, after all of these riots, we are going to want to have a shakedown. Yeah, see, like, prisoners there found with the taser. We need to be building an infirmary up here as well. And yeah, we need this fence built, or do we? Maybe we don't need that fence built. Instead, oh, cancel that. We need this fence built. There we go. And then we are going to need to have some jail doors. Although it's going to be the same problem as this one, isn't it? Alright, so what we should do then is We should have, you know, jail doors. Wait, that's weird. If we just stick a jail door like here and here and here for the time being, that should then allow our staff at least to go through into these areas, and they can be put in positions where it won't then compromise the security of the facilities. Perfect. And all of these other areas, they all look good for now. Got a lot of prisoners coming in where we don't know of their capabilities. Right, please go home. Thank you for being here. But now, for the moment, none of our gang leaders are in solitary confinement. Yeah, gangs. We need that other gang person to be in Supermax. We need essentially all of the gang leaders to be in here, and then if they kick off, shoot them in the face with a shotgun. Seems to be the logical thing to do. So yeah, we want this guy then, Cadwell. Put you in Supermax. Any more? Any other gang members that need to go to Supermax? For the time being, it doesn't look like it. Supermax capacity 12, in Supermax 10. Now what we are going to want to do is to demolish these walls here. Don't need them. And nor do we now need, I mean, I suppose any of them ones has all of this fence been built? Not quite. Tunnels being found now. How much is it going to cost to build this area? 160,000. We're committed to building this cell block up here first, but we may buy this area soon, and that'll expand the prison significantly. We can find out how these lakes look as well. I should go ahead and assume that by the time they destroyed all of these areas here, that they will have that section complete. The good thing though is that, you know, we've got this area here, so it keeps the prisoners contained for the time being. We want the speed to be on full. Yep, start getting all of this area taken down, please. I'll bring Paul Bowyer in. And while we're bringing him in, we may as well recruit some more informants. I'm sure that at the moment there are plenty of people in solitary confinement. That one's already a confidential informant. Extra enforcement. Right, so there probably wasn't enough space to keep you in protected custody, and for that you kind of spilled out into the rest of the prison. Oh my days, you're even all the way up here. Not sure I'm happy with that. Could very easily get himself killed by the other prisoners. That was already a confidential informant. We're now waiting for Paul Bowyer to be brought in, and we can then start cleaning up a lot of this prison. Oh my days, I mean, snitch. Yeah, all this stuff here. I mean, I'm not gonna clean all of that stuff up, to be honest. That's all just gonna get done by what's it called? Shakedown. But yeah, being able to find the additional snitches is very much advantageous. Now, yeah, I wonder as well, does it show any tunnels when you do this? Doesn't appear to show, at least for now anyway, any potential tunnels. Since, I mean, he's not actually done anything there, so his suspicion level is very, very low. Hopefully that means that he won't get killed, and we can keep him at, you know, his roughly 100% knowledge base of the prison. These areas now are all almost taken care of, so let's get this building put in. Good time for the autosave to kick in. And we can just stick a large jail door roughly in the middle. Can wait a little bit. Certainly wait for all them trees to be taken care of. You have to constantly keep up with the deployment. Yeah, we want all that to be staff only. And all that. Good. Don't want our prisoners to be allowed to start roaming, as they will then take the opportunity to go and hop over the fence. Cannot trust them. Not for a moment. It's quite nice to have the peace and quiet in the prison. I was actually expecting, you know, sort of to be consistently in a state of, you know, managing our prisoners just based on how many gang leaders and stuff that we now have. They're actually behaving themselves for the time being over in Supermax. You know, maybe we'll even see a prisoner in here one day. Right on cue. Well done. Good job, Warren Petite. I mean, he takes 2 shots with the shotgun like they're nothing. Only taking 1/3 of his HP. Right, now, is he a gang leader? He is. Great! That is fantastic news. The gang leader of the largest gang. Good. 2 hours for attacking staff. The trees have been moved so we can stick the large jail door in here. West halfway. That'll do. I think getting this planned out and built will be something for tomorrow's episode. And this episode is just going to be about watching, trying to maintain the status quo. Very sure that there's tunnels here. I mean, maybe. No, I was going to say doing a shakedown now, but we want these prisoners in. We are going to want another reception, probably over here. Although they will then go past these, which we don't want. So maybe instead we could have the reception up here and the cells down here. It's going to be another Supermax area. For now we don't need another protective custody. Plenty of space for that. Never had any issues there. All the cells are too high quality. Oh my days. They've all ended up in maximum security. Well, hopefully what will happen is they'll slowly start getting released. We'll close that for now. Yeah, look, normal security, I'm pretty sure that it was up at like 200 or something like that, and now it's just they're all moving up to maximum capacity. I reckon, was it policy? Right. Yeah. Murder max. For attacking staff, none. Down? What are you on about? If they're intoxicated, move them down. Makes no sense at all. You could put them straight into Supermax. Maybe. Oh. I think I just changed all this stuff around. Excuse me, sorry. Right. Yeah, so if they attack staff, that's not going to matter. Sounds weird to say that. But if they seriously injure anyone, then they can move up, because then they are more of a threat. We'll trial that. And in the meantime, maybe we need to be changing some of our cell blocks to maximum security. We've come a long way with this prison though. And small humble beginnings of our cell blocks over here. We've now built this cell block, which is actually, to be honest, it wasn't working at first, but now it actually does seem to be working surprisingly well, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to think of times when it hasn't really been working. It's actually been surprisingly good. You know, it's kept some of our less behaved prisoners away from everyone else. And then having our canteens around, you know, in the centre, sorry, of the surrounding cell blocks appears to be a working methodology. And having quite small shower blocks is also working out quite well, especially because a lot of them have, you know, their own personal showers, but mostly because we only put one grade of prisoners through the showers at a time. So I mean, the showers get used a lot, that's fine. Saves us from having to build, you know, one shower block per group of prisoners. Same with the canteen as well. You can have just one canteen for, you know, all these prisoners, because they all share the same facilities. What we need to remember in the next episode is to have a shakedown when it gets to about midnight, and pretty sure there's something else, but I've forgotten it now, which does not bode well if I can't even remember it for the duration of this episode, and it's something that needs to be remembered for the next episode. But yeah, we're going to be building this as well, getting our minimum security cell block here built, which we've been wanting to do for a long time. Do a shakedown because of all the riots, and hope that our prisoners don't get to... What is going on here? Oh, that's the, yeah, psychologist's office. Maybe we need one of these. Let's try that. Don't know why I did that. Maybe that will allow us to have more programs. I don't know. Let's have a quick look. Workshop safety induction, 55 interested, 435 finished. It's crazy. So many have gone through. Only 17 have ever passed the carpentry apprenticeship. 27 passed the general education. Yeah, that has pretty much stopped in recent times. I'm pretty sure it's been 27 for a long time. All these riots do not do any good for concentration levels. Only one has ever passed the behavioural therapy. 10 PM until 0 PM. 10 until midnight. Yeah, I can see why no one's ever gonna finish that. $526 have finished parole. That is fantastic. There's so many paroles. Crazy. Right. 10 have finished, 7 have passed. Yeah, they all end up passing the death row appeal in the end. Anyway, enough of looking at that stuff. It's going to end the episode. So there we go. A much quieter one. There were those riots in the beginning, but in the end, everything calmed down for the second half of the episode. And it was nothing like the previous episode, where it seemed like the prison was gonna just be under the prisoner's rule for the rest of time. It's actually been brought back to some kind of normality in the end. I just noticed that we actually do have another infirmary up here. I was not aware of that. Anyway, enough. That's enough from me. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode.